Hi, I'm Paul McGuire, and I want to reflect on the modern world as I balance myself on top of a cliff up in the mountains. The modern world that you and I live in is going through the greatest transformation in the history of human civilization. We are seeing the convergence of unparalleled geopolitical, economic, sociological, spiritual forces converging upon the world and bringing about the most radical transformation in the history of mankind since the erecting of the Tower of Babel by Nimrod. Now, here's the crucial thing to grasp, and it's very important that you grasp this truth, because this truth is knowledge, and knowledge is power. What we are seeing as we look at the global affairs, and we see that the global elite is attempting to use manufactured crisis or chaos, because that's their motto, order out of chaos or new world order out of chaos, and they want to bring about the return of Babylon or the Babylonian system. What is that Babylonian system? It's a one world government, one world religion, and one world economic system, ruled eventually by a charismatic leader that the Bible calls the Antichrist. Now, the most critical factor to grasp in this entire planetary transformation is this: mankind and the global elite, in their heart of hearts, they want to be like God, which is exactly what Lucifer promised Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden when he tempted them by saying, "You shall be as gods." You see, the New World Order is nothing more than a counterfeit of the kingdom of God, where man becomes God and Lucifer becomes the permanent God of this world, if he could. In our brand new book, The Babylon Code, we decode the ancient coding system that began in ancient Babylon, a coding system explained by the ancient Hebrew prophets, Jesus Christ and the apostles. And as you study this coding system, it helps you understand exactly what is happening in our world now. That is why we titled the book The Babylon Code, which I co-wrote with Troy Anderson, a Pulitzer Prize nominated journalist. The world is going through the transformation of becoming Babylon again. And in the center of it, man wants to become God, and Lucifer is using this Babylonian system to become the permanent God of this world. You see, the Luciferian elite, and they really do exist, they want to rule this world because they believe Lucifer is God. But as we study the Old Testament prophecies and the New Testament prophecies, we see that Jesus Christ is King of Kings and Lord of Lords. He is returning to this world at Jerusalem, where he will rule planet Earth. And at that time, we have the noise of people in the mountains, that's okay. At that time, Jesus Christ will defeat Lucifer, and all the armies of the world will descend upon Israel at the Battle of Armageddon. At that moment, Christ will descend with the armies of heaven and establish the millennial reign of Jesus Christ, where peace, prosperity, joy will be returned to planet Earth. And then a new heaven, a new earth, and a new Jerusalem. We talk about this in the Babylon Code. Go to my website, paulmcguire.us, and you can get tons of free information. Knowledge is power. Get it while you can.